stream time.
Wow.
We're streaming on the internet.
Whoa.
We're doing a tier list today.
That's so crazy.
It's so crazy.
Doing Splatoon tier list, Splatoon character tier list.
We're ranking the characters.
Tune in tomorrow, maybe possibly tomorrow for the weapons tier list.
So true. You'll just have to wait and find out.
Gotta follow the stream. Whoa.
Okay. Shiver. Wait, that's Fry.
Yeah, that's Fry.
For me?
Off to a great start.
For me? Well, first of all, are we fine with these tiers? I think they're fine for me. No one's gonna be lower than a D.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide between S and A. 'Cause, like, I don't know. She's definitely my favorite of Splatoon 3 Idol Trio.
Yeah, but I feel like she's like an A. I think she's an A for me.
She doesn't, I really like her, but she doesn't hold the same special place in my heart that, like, say, the Splatoon 2 idols do.
Yeah.
I'm good with A.
Yeah.
But then
A.
I'd kind of feel bad, because then
But
I
I
would put the other ones lower.
Yeah, then, like, Shiver's like a B.
But I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Shiver.
Cool, but, like, she's not my favorite.
These are all higher than, like, a normal tier list ranking, because it's Splatoon.
Yeah.
For me...
Like, Marina.
For me, it's S. But,
like,
you
Marina
know,
and Pearl together, or just
yes.
Marina? I agree with that.
Marina used to be my favorite at first, when I was first playing Splatoon.
Yeah.
But then, the unthinkable happened, and I changed.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you... For me, it's S.
They kind of fell off for me,
Mm-hmm.
and they got a little better in the Octo expansion. I will say I do for definitely like Pearl more than I do Marina, which is something I never thought I would ever say in a million years.
I know, that's what...
But, like,
that's
if
what
we're
happened to
putting
me,
them
too.
in S, I want Pearl to go first in S.
Okay. So you're a Pearl over
I'm
Marina
a
as well?
Pearl enjoyer, yeah.
Me too. What about... Because you said you like them more in Octo Expansion, which is base, but how did you feel about the side order?
I
good
meant
too.
side
You
order.
meant side order.
I meant side order, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, Marina's also S, but...
Yeah,
Do
you
you
can
think
put her behind Pearl. S for Squid Sisters.
I simply can't decline it.
They have to go in the correct order. They have to be right next to each other, and they have to do the correct stay fresh
Is it
pose.
that?
Yes.
Nice.
Perfect.
I'm not gonna lie, for me, they might be more of a B, but I'm honestly willing to put them in S just for the iconic factor.
Captain Cuttlefish is a solid mid to me.
He's a solid mid.
Yeah.
Like B mid or C mid?
Like B mid.
Yeah, I agree. Not C mid.
My
But B mid.
laptop's starting to freak out a little bit.
He's getting a little sussy.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He's just thinking about it. He'll be fine. Marigold is bad. Marigold makes me sad. Marigold's a
Is
C
he?
or a D.
Yeah,
I don't like
I'm
her.
looking to see if there's... I think in terms of Splatoon characters, it's like D. I still think she's like C, but I think in relation to everything else, it's a D.
Yeah, she's a D. She's the worst.
I like her. I think she's fun, but...
I like Octavio. I like him. I would put him right in front of Cuttlefish. Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to think if I thought he might be A material, but... No.
And now we have Agent 8, which, like...
Interesting.
They're fine. Agent 8, I'd put top of B.
I always struggle when I'm tasked with ranking player characters in relation to other characters because it doesn't feel like the same.
But it's like the fandom's depiction of them is like top of B tier for me.
I don't know. It's weird because they're like not like characters. I mean, I like them, but like they're just like what I project my brain onto them. I think I don't know. I like them. What are they got? Do they got like the? Because this is a Splatoon 2 pro tag. This is 3.
That's Agent 4. That's new Agent 3.
And do they have the first one?
Yeah,
That would be this one?
Yeah, Captain Agent 3.
I'm trying to think of them relative to each other because that's how I would rank it. I think I'd put Octo expansion.
Agent 8.
I think I'd put 8.
Agent 8.
I think I'd put it in A. I think I'd put them in A. I like them.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Especially because, in my mind, they like represent Octo expansion, which is like the peak of Splatoon.
Yeah. Merch is an A for me. I like him. His jeans look kind of boring. He got the bisexual cuff jeans.
But that's kind of
like,
iconic in its own way.
His entire outfit is like kind of extremely desaturated
For
compared
me,
to like other Splatoon characters' outfits.
Yeah, he's kind of like plain, but I think that's like kind of the point.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like sleek, modern, new gen type boy.
Mm-hmm.
But like, for me, he's like B-ish. I don't really care for him, but I also don't. I kind of like him.
I'd put him top of B or bottom of A.
I
prefer bottom of A.
I'm going. Do you want to take over the mouse for a second, or do you
the
are fine with me doing
microphone's
it?
kind of in the way.
Okay. For me, he's here. But I know that you like the Urchin Boys, but it's also controversial because I know where you're gonna want to put Spike,
yeah,
but I would put
Spike.
Spike in A.
Okay.
But we'll get to it, I guess.
C.
That's true.
Good mechanic, ugly ass character.
I like him, but I also don't like him. But like in an endearing way.
Mm-hmm.
It might be like more like B for me. Lowest end of B, because I do feel affection towards him.
I feel nothing towards him. He's just a roadblock when I'm trying to change my character's species and gender.
That is also
I just have
true.
to get through him in order to do that, and it already takes forever. And I have to re-customize my fish every single freaking time.
But you can make his hair look kind of like a pineapple.
Yeah, you're right, B tier.
Yeah.
It does kind of look like a pineapple.
Love B tier.
I don't like Annie. I just don't like her.
And
that's coming from like a Splatoon 1 veteran. I don't like Annie.
Yeah. My instinct is kind of C, but that feels a little cruel. Because I kind of like her, but she does have, like, very big head.
Yeah, and, like, her hair, like, the sides and back of her head look just completely bald. And, like, I just don't like her character really that much.
Yeah.
I don't care for her.
I kind of like what they were going for.
I'll put her C. She's a C.
I'll say C. I don't feel strongly enough. I was really hype about Splatoon 3 player character at first, but not gonna lie, over time, I think I've been a little desensitized.
They go between Octavio and Cuttlefish for me.
Yeah, I agree. For me, I still like them a lot in, like, fan depictions I've seen, like, fan memes and stuff about the player characters. They're usually one of my favorites, but them themselves removed from that. I am biased
Agent
towards
4.
this one. This is like my favorite.
Yeah, because that was like your first one, wasn't
yes,
it?
And also I love their hair.
I like fan depictions of male Agent 4
Interesting.
a lot.
People don't like this one, right?
I think so. I'd put her between Merch and Shiver.
Interesting. For me, it's A tier, but behind Agent 8.
I also accept that as an answer.
Okay. Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Bisque.
For me, I like it more than Agent 8, but I think Agent 8 is better.
Bisque, more like Yeah, I was gonna try to think of something different but stupider. like disc or something, I don't know.
Get him in
I don't
C
really
tier.
like it. Get him in C tier. I say top of C tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like him, but I also don't feel that strongly about him.
Yeah. Spike, my guy. I would put him either in front or behind the Squid Sisters. I can't decide.
For me,
love Spike.
I'll put him behind because for me he's A tier,
Okay.
but I'll settle for that because I know he's your special boy, and he's kind of my adopted son because of that. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't call him your son.
Yeah,
he's
not
like
my
a
son.
30-something-year-old homeless guy.
I don't want to see this. Gnarly Eddie was
Eddie.
really iconic when the game first came out because his
really
name is
loved
awesome.
him, but he kind of fell off for me.
Yeah.
He's still way better than Annie.
Yeah,
Leaps and
I think
bounds better than Annie.
I think B tier behind Shiver.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Okay.
Harmony for me had a similar thing.
Fell off so hard. Her music still slaps though.
That's true. We do have to keep in mind that she is Chirpy
She
Chips.
does neglect her clownfish though.
But that's like kind of funny.
I
think she's kind of iconic. She might be like bottom of A tier for me. I don't even feel that strongly about her, but like.
No, I want to put her between Octavio and Gnarly Eddie.
Okay. Is she behind Gnarly Eddie for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Jed LeFleur, is that his name? Or
the
that's
worst
his story?
one.
He is the worst
one. He is a disgrace.
He's a Redditor.
He is a disgrace. He goes in C. I don't care where in C, really.
Below Annie. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Coco.
I like him.
I go between
I know he
liking and
freaks you out.
disliking him. I don't like the way he stares directly into the camera sometimes.
I think he's funny and cool.
He is kind of funny though. I do love how happy he gets when you buy things from him. I think that's adorable.
Mm-hmm. That's where he is for me.
I would have put him right behind Harmony.
Really? Above Cuttlefish?
Yes. Cuttlefish fell off so hard for me.
I like Cuttlefish.
Okay.
This is
Flo's prawn. I forget his name.
the scrimp.
Yeah. I like him. He's Mo, but just a little bit worse. But I still really, really like him. I'd put him in A.
Okay.
Above Agent 4.
Come on, man. He's a shrimp.
Yeah, but he's awesome.
For me, he would be lower than Flo herself, which
Really?
by far, like not by far, but definitely.
Okay. We can put him bottom of A. Bottom of A. I really do like him though.
Is this a character?
S for Super Sea Snail.
Is that a character?
S for Super Sea
They don't
Snail.
talk. Okay. I mean.
S for Scrumptious Little Guys.
Yeah.
S for Spike loves to eat 'em.
He does do it.
S for Screwdriver. Those who get it, get it. Sheldon. S is not for Sheldon. We love him. We love him, but S is not for Sheldon.
Yeah, I like him as a boy, but not. I don't. It's like I'm being generous about it.
It's like he's so annoying and you hate him so much until
But he's been
until in
here.
the section 2 or the game 2 story mode when he's driving the 18-wheeler around in the air.
Yeah.
And he just has that dorky little smile on his face. Like, you gotta love him after that.
Because he's been there since the first game, right? Like, he's always been there for you.
Yeah, you gotta love Sheldon, but you gotta hate Sheldon.
Yeah, he is a minion in disguise.
I'd put him between Merch and Shiver.
That's fair. Sure. I was thinking maybe A just because of, like, how kind of almost sentimental I am about him, but...
But he's not that cool.
Yeah, you're right.
He employed children. Gelfonso The goat.
He's pretty goated.
The goat. He goes in S for me, or at least top of A.
It's interesting.
The original jellyfish shirt guy.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing him and him next to each other. I didn't realize how much purpler this one was.
Yeah, they're actually a lot different when you really look at them for a while.
Well, not like a lot, but definitely noticeable. Yeah, this guy's just like trying to be this guy.
He's a ripoff.
But
he's
I still
like
like
the Dollar
him.
General version of. He's the Dollar General version of something really, really good. So you still gotta like Gelfonzo. That's Gelonzo that we just. I think I misnamed him.
This is problematic because I want to put him higher than the Super Sea Snout, but I also don't want to separate the Super Sea Snout
Put him
from
above Spike. Put him above Spike.
Above Spike?
Yes.
Dang.
Now,
okay.
Gelfonzo has to go at least one tier below Gelonzo, so he goes in A. I don't
him.
really mind where in A he goes. Yeah, okay.
For me, Flo would be like here.
That's fine. I remembered his name. His name's Craymond.
You're right.
Krusty Sean, gotta love him.
He's an icon.
But he abandoned us. He left for the milk and he never came back. Right above Small Fry.
Where was he in Splatoon 3? Because he is there, right?
He's just gone. He's on like a little excursion. He's like traveling the world and half of his body is gone for some reason.
I thought you could see him somewhere.
No, you can't. I think he's like on the Splatnet app thing, but I've never like been a part of that. I've never really paid attention to what that's supposed to be.
I guess I'm thinking of Splatoon 2 because in the first game he was the shoe guy, right?
Yeah.
And then in the second one he was the ticket guy. But
and
then
he was awesome when he gave you food.
Yeah. That's how he is in my brain. I think he's like A tier. I think he's above this guy.
No.
What do you
well,
think?
no, he can go there.
Yeah. He's good.
Okay.
I think he's like one of the most good.
I think this nest image is supposed to represent all of the Deep Sea Metro critters as a whole.
That's very weird to lump them in, but they are incredible guys.
You know, I really like them.
I feel kind of bad putting them in S tier because it feels kind of unfair, but like I really like them.
They give so much life to the Octo expansion, and you gotta love the like giant buff Sea Angel guy. They can go in S.
Okay, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, the salmons! I love those guys. They're free.
The salmonids. I
think they are S.
Yeah, but where?
Ooh, I think one higher than the guys we just did.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
They're iconic.
That's good.
I wish I could draw them. Look at this guy.
Zapfish.
This picture is pretty good.
Gotta dislike them.
But you save him like Sonic saves the forest creatures. But I don't like them.
They have lips that are even more disgusting than marigolds.
Do they have the great Zapfish on here?
Yes.
Is that the bottom image? What is this?
I'm not gonna humor that question with a response. Put Zapfish in top of D for me, please.
Top of D? Oh, here's Great Zapfish.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know what this is.
That's Gnarly Eddie's snail.
Oh. Okay.
Nails.
He's Nails.
I can't believe you thought Nails was the Great Zapfish.
I just couldn't find the Zapfish, and I didn't know what this was. I thought it was like maybe that was like him curled around something, and he looks weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, this guy simply can't be D for me. He's got to be at least C for me. I like when you save him in Octo Expansion and you're grabbing him like a plushie guy.
He can be better than Gelafleur. He can be better than Gelafleur.
So true.
Okay. Judd, S tier.
So true.
S for silly little feline.
For me, he's like here.
Yeah, sure. Lil Jude.
Not gonna lie, I used to love this guy, but then, spoilers, cover your ears, he got evil.
He got evil, and now we can't love him anymore. He's stupid.
Well, I still like him.
And he wants to be the only Jude.
I like that he's evil. I think that's the most fun, like, twist they could have done with him. I really like it, but it does make me feel bad about supporting him.
They made him evil clone.
For me, he's like, lower down S. For me, he's like above the salmonids.
For me, he's like A tier. He's like right below the Octos, the Octolings, the Agent 8s.
I would be begrudgingly willing to put him at the top of A tier.
Alright. Mr. Grizz. I like Mr. Grizz.
He's
Big
good.
goopy bear man who fires you from your job.
He's fun.
I love all of the workplace puns that he works into his evil speeches and threats and stuff.
He's a good guy.
S or A tier.
I like how...
I would like to put him above the Salmonids. Because I still massacre thousands of them in his name.
That is true. I just like his... I don't really... It's a weird kind of thing, because I don't really care about, like, him that much, but I just like how they, like, handled his, like, character. I liked their whole deal with him, because, like, he was just, like, a radio in Splatoon 2, and then he was, like, a guy.
What? They are not the same person.
What, Mr. Grizz in the radio?
They were nowhere near the same person. Commander Tartar is an AI.
I'm not talking about Tartar. I'm talking about the radio that you talked to in the Grizzco
my bad,
shop.
my bad. You're right, my bad.
I was so confused why you were so confused.
My bad.
It was, yeah, but, like, it was cool because you didn't really think he was, like, a guy. He was just, like, a radio.
It was, like, questionable whether there was, like, anything on the other side of the radio, or if it was just, like, recordings from thousands of years ago.
Yeah. So I really like how they, like, kind of unveiled that.
Yeah,
like, it was, like, a little mystery.
I thought it was insane the first time I heard Mr. Grizz's voice in like, the Game 3 story mode.
Yeah.
Of all things, I did not expect to hear Mr. Grizz's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Sea Cucumber.
The
source of so much trauma.
He is incredibly iconic. I find it very interesting that he, like, hasn't showed up again. He's very, like, specific to that experience, and it's very...
So much trauma.
I think...
But you gotta love his little hat, though.
I think his iconic factor puts him in S for me.
Yeah.
For me, he's not even like one of my favorite characters, but, like, he's just so iconic.
For me, either right below Mr. Grizz or right below the Salmonids.
I love the Salmonids, so...
Fair. ISO Padre. I still love him to this day.
He is really good. He doesn't, like, do it for me, but I completely get it. Like, I think he's really good.
Mm-hmm. I'd put him...
For me, he's, like...
right above Sea Cucumber.
For me, he's, like, high A tier. For me, he's right behind Sea Cucumber if I'm, like, compromising. But, like...
We can do that. We can do compromising. We can put him right below Sea Cucumber.
He's not nearly as iconic as Sea Cucumber.
Commander Tartar. Boo.
But...
Great villain.
Yes.
Boo.
He's very fun.
Mm-hmm. He goes in A tier. Gets mega points for transforming like a robot into or like a transformer into a blender.
For me, he's there.
Big man.
What do you think about displacement for blender? For Tartar?
that's good.
Okay.
Big man, big guy, big energy, fell off hard. I was too obsessed with him at the beginning, and now I feel so much less towards him. He's still awesome.
He's grown on me.
He's still awesome. I would put him either right below Shiver or right above Sheldon. I think right above Sheldon makes more sense.
I'm trying to think if I might be willing to put him in, like, bottom of A tier. Because I wasn't really part of the initial big man hype, but he has grown on me. Especially because of his, like, music, like, theming and stuff.
Yeah, we can put him bottom of A tier just because I remembered his Mario Sunshine boss fight.
That is also a thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's grown on me personally, but
mm-hmm.
Great Zapfish is great.
Great Zapfish. S first Zapfish.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's good.
He's so majestic and pretty when he's flying around through the sky. and he's getting smaller for some reason.
For me, he's...
Or no, there's oh no
there.
no no, he's not getting smaller. It's just there's multiple different ones. I think that's the lore. I think there's more than one great sapfish. I can't remember. Boo, octo things. Boo.
They're okay.
C.
Yeah, I like them. They're kind of iconic. Their mild iconicness might move them up to like bottom of B for me, but
no.
Especially, I assume, are we talking about like all of them or just like, I guess, I mean they're all kind of the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was thinking of like the sniper guys, like they're kind of cool, but like they're just bigger versions of these guys.
Yeah. Captain, my captain.
I
love Captain.
I feel like this one's like cheating because it's like, but also I mean that's just what they get for being the most iconic, you know, like. Because on one hand, like, you can think of it in terms of, like, the Splatoon 1 character, but then there's also, like, Captain, like, later on. Like, I think of them as, like, different characters, but they're the same character.
But, like, both of them are both awesome. S tier.
Like,
S tier.
I'm kind of partial because of the, like, something about the art, but, like, whenever I think of this one, I think of the Octo expansion fight, which is very cool.
Either top of S or right above the Squid Sisters. Top of S or right above the Squid Sisters. And I don't know how much I'll be able to negotiate on that. I might be willing to put her right below Jude.
Are they higher than Spike for you personally?
Yes.
If you were doing a personal tier list? So they're like your number one? I kind of get it, I guess.
No, if this was personal, Spike would go above, but since this is collective...
Yeah. Okay.
Because in mine, Spike would be top of S.
Yeah.
And Captain would either go right below him or right above the Squid Sisters.
And by the way...
I want to keep that ranking the same for this one.
And by the way, we haven't really... I wasn't like... I don't know. I feel bad having the off the hook at the top because I feel like that's like mine, and I don't know if that's collective because I know you like him.
Put Captain at the top. Yeah, but I love Captain. She's everything Splatoon to me. If she wasn't there, then Splatoon wouldn't be there.
Would you? I assume that in your list. These two would be higher than off the hook. I'll do that too.
You don't gotta do that.
Well, okay. I guess I won't just because I put them there for you.
I would put them there, but you don't gotta, cause you already did Captain for me.
Yeah.
Okay, Mo.
I honestly like
Craymond, but better.
Barely know him.
Mo is just Craymond, but better. And then Nails is a disappointment.
Who is Mo with?
Annie. It's Annie's clownfish.
Oh.
I love him. I hate her. I love Mo. He verbally harasses you into buying hats. Gotta love him. No.
No, I'm just... Where are you thinking, B?
He's Craymond, but better.
So where's... Oh, like here.
Yeah.
I'll put him, like, here.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't really know Mo.
I don't like Nails.
But he has sunglasses, right?
Boo.
Doesn't he?
He's got sunglasses, so he's cool. No, I don't like him. I don't like Nails.
I like him.
I don't
For
like
me,
Nails.
he's like bottom of B.
I would want to put him right below the Octarians.
I'll put him right above the Octarians.
Okay. And that's that. That's the thingy. That's all the Splatoon characters. This list definitely doesn't exclude the Overlorder. But we love him. We do still love the Overlorder, and I think I would put him in S.
For me, he would be lowish A.
Lowish A.
He's kind of funny.
I like him. He's so cute, and he talks like a little baby child, because he kind of is one.
Yeah, I like when he's little more than when he's not little.
Yeah. Yeah, do we want to do one more, or do we want to call it here?
We can try to find another one.
Can try to find another one. What do we think? What do we want to rank? We could do Splatoon ink color themes.
See if that's a thing. That's funny.
Like Splatoon ink color matchups. Just look up Splatoon ink color, because I don't know what people would name it, and I don't want to.
Are you thinking like, I'm thinking of like how in the like custom matches they have like the like Splatfest ink colors. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
What is Pokemon Unite?
I thought you literally played that one.
I did, but I don't know why that comes up
Okay.
first on this.
There's Splatoon 2 Splatfest ink colors, Splatoon 3 ink color matchups. Yeah. There we go.
Okay. How many are there? Oh, not many.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought this would include like Splatfest ink colors, but we can do this one. Okay, first one. That's the iconic.
Iconic. S.
Oh, gee. Or wait. Is this the iconic, or is this the iconic? Like, I like the blue in this one more, but I feel like this one is. No, I think that's too yellow. This is too yellow. This one is.
But I think the... I'm having existential crisis. I think this one is, because I think this one is... that blue looks more, like, dark and accurate to me.
Yeah, but the
orange also kind of looks more accurate in this one.
Yeah. Bro, what?
I'm scared.
Bro. Let me look up...
Help.
Splatoon.
Also, I really don't think this is... Even non-Splatfest, I don't think this is, like, all of them.
Ink.
Right?
I think it is.
It seems...
Actually.
Like, not...
Yeah, I think it is.
Enough.
Okay.
Splatoon.
Yeah, I think the
first one...
Yeah, no, you're right. It is the first one. The first one is it's the first one. You're right.
Anyways, iconic.
Yeah. Okay, this is like the
Splatoon
iconic
3.
Splatoon 3 one.
Not
I
gonna
don't
lie,
like it as much
it's
as the
not great.
first two.
I think it's like B.
Yeah. I would have put it in A, since it's still like one of the iconic ones. But
I just think it's so like not that great. Like,
we can
it's
put
fine.
it in B. We can put it in B.
I'm kind of...
Let's put this next one in D tier just because it confused and scared us for a little bit. Still good.
I kind of want to put it next to the other one because it's like kind of the same thing.
No, but it's not it's an imposter.
It is an imposter.
We gotta vote him out.
Okay.
Yeah, get him out of here. This is the...
This one's yucky.
This one is yucky. The green is yucky.
They have like like this one
really,
and this
really
one are both
yucky.
yucky.
Yeah.
It makes this one... I thought this one was yucky, but this one's actually fine compared to these two.
Yeah. We can put those both in D. They were both bad.
They're
yucky.
I think
The green is like fucking...
this
like
one...
freaking puke color.
But I think this one is better.
No.
I think it's like C.
No. The yellow is disgusting. The yellow color makes me sad.
It's higher than the other one for me.
Okay. That one's pretty good. That's like Halloween color. Yeah.
A.
Yeah, A. This is
I
Splatoon
love this
2
one. I'm
colors.
biased towards this one.
I'd put that one top of A.
For me, it is S below the first one, but I
kind of just want to leave S open for like the OG.
Okay.
This next one, I really like.
I like
this
it.
one.
It's good.
For me, really like that one.
For me, it's
It's
here.
very nice. And then this one, I think it's...
I like it. It's like, for me, it reads as like this one, but better. First one.
But better. I'd say but worse.
I like it. It's like Mardi Gras, kinda, but...
I guess so.
But no green.
I still don't want to put it above the iconic Splatoon 3 major colors.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, C was left open, but womp womp, what do you do? Too many tears.
So true. This one was fine. That was a good tier.
What else is there?
Should I look up Splatoon?
Sure, but that might be risky. Might see
Splatoon
some
chips.
crazy stuff.
The people like to do
Maps
music
tier
ones, which is
list.
fun.
Yeah.
Maps could be fun if I could remember them.
Mm-hmm.
But I might want to try that. It would have to be Splatoon 3 because I wouldn't remember the
Whoa,
Splatoon
that
2
Splatoon
ones.
Characters has 101. I'm just gonna click on this one because I want to see like what characters it has in here.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking like all the individual like Octo expansion like side characters. Oh, the bands. Oh, this might be a good one for later. Oh, the H2O guys.
We could do it.
Who is this?
Is it? It just
Who
looks
is
like
this?
it just looks like a player character to me.
I guess. Paul. It's Paul.
I think if we did, I think we could do this one right now and just like skip the ones that we already ranked in the one that we just did. We could like we could make it just the bands.
Maybe not, because I don't want to do this for too much longer, and I feel like I would have to look up a lot of them, and that might take a while.
But they got Donnie.
Yay.
We can do.
Okay, it's got all the band's characters, but this one still doesn't have Overlorder.
Does it not?
Oh, wait, maybe it does.
It must, because it has this guy.
It must, because it has Cypher. I just don't see him. It's got Splat Tim.
It does have Splat
It's got Splat Tim.
Do you know who this is, or is that just
No,
a
I don't know
generic
who that
player
is.
character? I don't see Overlorder, but that'd be crazy.
That's insane. Overlorder is a
They even have this
character.
thing. This is just a computer.
They have this stupid, like, crab guy from one of the Sunken Scrolls. What? They forgot Overlorder. How could they? And they have an X tier? Man.
It's super cringe, yeah.
Man.
Do they have Splatoon 3? I might be able to do Splatoon 3 maps.
Wow. Anyway. Shopkeeper.
The Splatoon Bosses.
Ooh. Yeah, we can do that. We can do bosses.
I'm not gonna know some of the first ones, probably.
Okay. Iconic.
He is iconic.
Iconic.
Is he that iconic, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Second guy, not iconic, but I still really liked his fight.
I don't think I know him.
His fight was very, very, very fun. He might be S for me, too. Yeah, I really liked him. His fight was very fun. Next guy, on the other hand, not fun, and he's ugly.
I don't know him. He looks like the one from Side Order.
It's a middle tier. I really liked this guy. You had to shoot his teeth, and then when you shot his teeth, you threw a bomb in his mouth.
This is fun. I haven't seen some of these because I've only done the final boss of the Splatoon 1 boss fight.
And then OG Octavio. You gotta love OG Octavio. Why is he bred?
I think it's funny. It is goofy. Not D.
He was so bad.
I like to climb the tower.
Yeah, but like it doesn't feel like a Splatoon boss. The fight isn't even that fun. It doesn't make sense. He's ugly.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
I thought he was funny at first, but looking back, like I just really don't like him at all.
I guess I'm kind of biased because for me he's like my first like one, you know. But do they have the, okay, they do have the the side order ones. He's kind of like a worse version of this.
He's a so much worse version than
I mean,
that
he's
guy.
different because this guy you like climb him, but it's like a similar thing.
Octo Samurai.
For me, he's like C, but I guess I'm.
We can put him in C. We can put Bread in C.
Well, I'm trying to think of this. We can maybe
this
move
guy
him down.
can go below him because
Okay.
it's just him, but again,
Yeah.
and we didn't like him already.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, Octo
like him.
Samurai. I
He's B.
love Octo Samurai. I think his design is cool. I think his weapon is cool, and the fact that he rides around on a tiny, 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 tiny little ass unicycle is hilarious.
I'd be willing for A.
I really love him. I'd put him top of A.
Okay. Yeah.
He came back, and I was so happy. I was so happy that he came back, and he has a shiny new coat.
Didn't he have? Is this the one where he had like the straps on the side they had to like shoot off?
Yeah, you had to take his coat off because you couldn't ink his coat.
Yeah.
I really, really liked this guy.
But
Definitely
not
as good as the first
Like
one.
A.
Because it was just the same thing, but again.
Mm-hmm.
Octo Shower was fun,
Oh.
but I think this is like the first Splatoon boss I remember feeling genuinely frustrated at.
Yeah.
He was a very, very cool and interesting
Yeah.
and unique boss, though.
Wasn't he kind of? Didn't he have like a griller mechanic where he like showered down?
I don't remember that. I think so. Yeah.
I mean,
he
he
did.
must
He
have,
did.
'cause- Yeah, I don't really remember the fight that well, but I remember it being cool. I know he like
It
shoots
was
missiles at you, and
very
you have to like
cool.
shoot the guys up top.
He makes funny train
I think they're
sounds.
like A though. They're not higher than A.
He makes funny train sounds. This one, I think they did really good. It was by no means the first game's boss fight, and comparing the two, it's kind of a disappointment. But it was fun, and I liked the ending climax with the Rainmaker.
Yeah.
And they're singing the incantation and all that stuff. But the fight itself was just so underwhelming and bad.
Yeah.
I'd put it top of B.
Okay. Is it higher than the third one? Because this one is is the one that's at the beginning of Splatoon 3? That
that's
one's
like
kind of
the
nothing.
fight.
Yeah.
We'll get to him.
Yeah. What am I looking at?
Octo Samurai, but again,
Oh.
he
Like
same
B?
fight as last time. They did him again. He was harder. He served his purpose.
Yeah.
I still really, really liked seeing him again, though.
Yeah, they all kind of lose points when it's just them again.
This one, again. Like, I was happy to see him again, guys, but come on.
Yeah, it definitely felt a
After,
little
at
repetitive.
some point, he gets old. If he shows up in Splatoon 4 again, honestly, I think I'd be happy to see it, but he's gonna be ranked lower and lower every single time.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna love seeing him again, but I just can't keep putting him in S and A forever.
Yeah.
Okay. Octo Shower, but again, he was a fun boss fight. I hated seeing this guy again. I did not want to see him again ever.
Not gonna lie, this is my favorite one, probably.
Well, this isn't Inner Agent 3. This is just Infected Agent 3.
Oh.
Which was also a very fun and crazy boss fight. Like, I wasn't expecting it.
Huh. I think this one is cooler, like, thematically and, like, aesthetically,
But, like, it's not Inner Agent 3, though.
I guess. This one, I love it so much.
Honestly, Rival's original Octavio
Yes.
fight
For sure. It's
just
so fun.
barely doesn't beat it out for me, though.
It's not as iconic.
Rivals barely doesn't beat it out.
I think it basically loses out of iconic factor, but even then it's close.
Mm-hmm.
For me, this is probably... Inner Agent 8 is probably my top.
It's gotta be the best one, because it's just, like, I think of it thematically, it's just a different view of the DJ Octavio fight. Because it's, this, like, memory is happening at the same time that this is going on. Either that, or, like, a little, like, slightly after, or slightly before.
Mm-hmm. I just want to, like, go back to the... Just, like, another, like, side note on the Octo Expansion final fight with the statue.
The statue.
It's so cool.
It is very, very cool.
Like, the cutscene leading up to it is so cool. It feels, like, so cinematic.
They learned their lesson with this one. They said, okay, we have to make better boss fights, and then they did.
Yeah, and, like, and, like, you know, the killer whale and everything. It's, like,
very,
it's
very
very
cool.
fun. I just wanted to glaze it more.
Initially, I want to put it really, really low, but I think about, like, the beginning of Splatoon 3 story mode campaign. The entire point of it is to, like, kind of call back to, like, the Splatoon 1 thing, and the entire time you're supposed to kind of be thinking to yourself, like, is this really it? Like, is this all that they did? And, like, having an Octavio fight so soon just kind of adds to that. Because you're kind of like, they like kind of want you to underestimate it and like start to dislike it, but then after that fight you fall into the pit and realize there's like so much more to be done than you initially thought there was going to be.
I mean...
So I think even though it's objectively a bad boss fight, it did its job and it did it very, very well.
Yeah, like I agree. It's supposed to be lame.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it is great. I wouldn't change it where it is. But, like, I just think it's still, like, lame.
I wouldn't change anything about it.
I think it's, like, C,
I'm
It doesn't
putting
excite
it
me
in
at
B.
all.
I'm putting it in B above that guy.
I'm fine with that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is fun.
Fry fight, very, very fun. Very, very awesome. She brought it back again, though. She brought it back again.
That is true. That is true.
But I'm glad to see that thing finally dead.
I'm not gonna lie.
For
This is my favorite of the three of these, but it's only because it's Fry. I have to say.
Yeah, they brought him back 3 times and then said, "Okay, it would be sad to abandon it, but we cannot take this guy and make the same exact fight again."
Mm-hmm.
So they took him and they made a completely different fight out of him, and I think that's exactly what he needed.
And they did a pretty good job with it.
So I'm gonna put this one, I think that's top of A for me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
For me, Shark Fry is like Shark Shiver.
Shark Fry.
It's
bad. I think it's the most
worst
boring.
one of the 3.
It's the worst one of the 3. It's too easy once you realize you can just hit the shark whenever you want to.
Yeah.
And it's very boring.
But it's okay. I mean, it's fun that she has like an actual shark.
Yeah.
I think that's fun. But like, it is just kind of a shark. Like.
Yeah, and that's
for me, it's
kind
like,
of it.
It's like high-ish B, maybe.
That's top of C for me. I don't like it.
For me, it's at least bottom of B.
This fight was less fun than this was. For me, I would put it top of C. Like, a considerable amount less fun than this was. And just a disappointment compared to the first one with
I mean,
Fry.
I still like it, like, aesthetically, though. You know?
I don't even like it aesthetically.
I
think it's, like, fine. I think it's kind of cool that, like, it sort of takes place inside of, like, a weird money vault thing.
I just think it's fun that Shiver gets a shark.
I guess.
I mean, I'm not really upset about it being there, I guess.
I don't like it.
I would move it up, but I don't mind. Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
gonna leave it there. Okay, Big Man Mario Sunshine.
For me, that's, like, bottom of A. I don't think this fight... I think
agree.
this fight is, like, fun, but I do think...
It's very fun, also too easy compared to Fry.
Yeah, I honestly think the fight isn't actually that interesting, and it's pretty, like, derivative. I mean, it's, like, you know, it's a reference, but it is also, like we've seen this in, like,
I went the
other
entire fight,
games.
like, not even understanding the gimmick that, like, if you hit the wrong mantas, you'll end up finding a bomb instead of Big Man. I didn't even pick up on that during the fight. That's how, like, easy it was.
It was really... I think it's the easiest one, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's so neat. I like it. It's also, like, I don't know, it's just fun for... I like how it goes with him.
Yeah. The Mr. Grizz fight, more
It is-
parkour than it is fight.
But I love that because I'm a platformy boy.
I suppose so. I do like seeing Mr. Grizz, like, goop around somehow.
The, like, platforminess of it, I think goes well with the grand sort of cinematic. I mean, like, you know, you're literally in space, like, jumping around on a rocket ship. Like, that's cool as heck.
And the music kind of slaps.
Yes.
And the fact you get to pilot DJ Octavio at the end of it is kind of cool.
It feels like I don't know this, obviously, for sure. But, like, I kind of internalized Splatoon 3 as being, like, the last one. I don't know, it just gives me the vibe of being the last Splatoon game. And to me, this is, like, a good, like, send-off final, like, boss fight. Like, I think it's, like, it's, like, grand. But it's not, like, too overstated to where it feels like it's, like, necessarily trying to, like, surpass the, like, previous ones. It's, like, its own thing, but it's, like, it's still, like...
It did something very different from the first two games.
Yeah, it
and
is very different. It's
we
great.
Needed that.
Yes.
But I like the fry fight more.
Really? For me, it's... I thought you liked it more than me. For me, it's definitely S tier. For sure.
I don't think it quite makes it into S tier for me.
I love that fight.
I don't know.
Especially, like... Again, it's just I mean, for me, it feels like a final showdown type thing, and it's so, like, neat, and I just love the aesthetics of it so much. They did a great job with it. For me, I like the fry fight, but for me, fry is, like, almost like a tier below or something. It's like...
Let me think.
It's so grand feeling. Like, fry fight feels so lame in comparison.
No, I still want to put Mr. Grizz fight down there because, again, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's, like, quite a few things they could have done better in it. I'm thinking, like, through, like, the whole fight and, like, the whole thing they had with, like, Small Fry fighting him at the end. I felt like that was supposed to, like, be some big, grand, like, final thing, but, like, they didn't do nearly a good enough job, like, explaining Small Fry
that's true.
and whatever the hell that prophecy was supposed to be.
That is true. I do remember that happening and being like, okay.
It kind of, like, put me out of the mood. I was like, what's going on?
Okay, that's, like, the type of take that I would say. You're kind of cooking with that one. I kind of, like, I felt the same thing, but I was, like, so hyped that I kind of ignored it, but you are right.
It kind of ruined the mood.
Because they, like, kind of... They, like, kind of set it up, but, like, it doesn't really make any sense, and then it happens, and they kind of expect you to think it's, like, a big, cool thing, but you're, like, okay.
It's like, okay, my fish got big. I don't know why my fish got big.
I'm not gonna lie, though, part of why I was able to ignore it was because I did like it. I thought it was fun. I liked seeing him become big and fighting the bear. I liked it aesthetically, seeing a big kaiju fight. It didn't make sense, and the tone was weird, but I thought it was fun. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot that even happened until you just said it. For me, it doesn't...
It's like a painful memory that you had to suppress.
I do get that. It definitely doesn't put it below the fry fight for me, though.
Yeah. Okay. Marina fight.
Wait.
Huh?
Can I at least put it at top of A? Because for me, it's like strong. For me, it's like my third favorite fight in the game, probably in the franchise.
But it's this guy. It's this guy, and they fixed him.
I mean.
And they fixed him.
I mean. We could put the fry fight in S tier too if you wanted.
Just make Mr. Grizz top of A and move Fry up to S. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, that wasn't what I was saying, but we could do that if you wanted.
Would you feel better about that?
Sure. I guess it's a little.
I'll let you look at it first.
It's a little insulting, honestly. But
yeah, okay, we can do what you wanted to do. We can do that.
Yes.
That's fine. Okay, Marina fight. The fight felt so nothing.
Yeah, but
the fight was so nothing, but saving Marina was cool, and also her song was a freaking banger.
Yeah, I don't think... And I think it's kind of like the Octavio fight in the beginning of story mode in 3, where it's, like, kind of supposed to be not anything.
But like
it's the
she did it better.
It's the tutorial boss. Yeah, she did it with it. Like its place in like the story or whatever is so cool. Because I remember walking into that room and seeing it and thinking it was awesome.
My question to you: would you want her to go above or below Mr. Grizz?
Ooh, that's a great question. I think
I would put her above.
I think it's way worse as a fight, like way worse. However,
it
that's not the
itself
point.
Up much better.
Yeah.
And the song is much more of a banger.
It's not the like yeah, it being a good fight, quote unquote, isn't the point. It's I do think it's so neat. I think I would put it above Mr. Grizz, but Mr. Grizz is also way lower than I would have it, so I don't really know what to make of it.
We put her above Mr. Grizz.
I would put it in S.
Who, her?
Yes.
Like, here?
Sure.
Or like here?
Behind Inner Agent.
That's not Inner Agent 3.
Yeah, behind that one.
This right here, I like this fight more, but oh my god. Oh my god. The theme for this guy, the song, possibly my favorite Splatoon boss fight theme ever, excluding Calamari Incantation, if you even count that.
I do, it is really good.
It goes so hard. The, like, Nightmare Carnival-esque theme is... I love it. I love it.
I'm not gonna lie, you saying that you liked... I just got caught up on you saying that you like this fight, because it might be my least favorite fight in the entire game. I'm not gonna lie.
He's frustrating... He does frustratingly difficult the best.
I don't think...
Not frustratingly difficult, but just frustrating.
Yes, he's incredibly tedious. I hate him so much, because he's so easy, but he takes so long.
He's really satisfying if you can get, like, a high damage weapon with little knockback, and you can just hit him however you want, and his shield breaks.
Yeah.
That's so fun. But let's worry about this guy right now.
Okay.
He's at least A for me. If I have to put him below A tier, I think I would cry.
I have to say that all these three, like, what would you call them? Just order sector bosses?
Yeah.
They have a unique debuff that none of the other bosses have, which is that you fight them so much.
Yeah.
Like, and for me, and it's not really fair, but I can't help but, like, be kind of annoyed when I see all of these guys. Because I'm, like, so desensitized to them because I fought them, like, dozens of times.
I really like this guy. I think it's crazy what they based him off of. And I think it's so satisfying if you get him low enough and you break his highest tier. It's so satisfying when all the ones below it burst.
Yeah. Like, again, I think I like him. I do wish they had more bosses, and I think that could have been an easy thing to make it more just add like 2 or 3 more bosses that could be like randomized. But this guy is higher for me. This is the second place out of these 3. He's higher than the ball guy, but I like the parallel cannon more. For me, this guy is A tier.
I don't like parallel cannon really.
I think objectively this guy's the best. I'm just a sucker for... I love when they make you fight enemies that resemble player characters. It's, like, not even that interesting, but for some reason I just love it. I love an any video game where you, like, get to duel, like, an enemy that mirrors you. I don't know. I'm a sucker for that thing.
I really hate them.
I love that.
Okay.
Anyways.
Bouncy ball boy.
Yeah, by the way, I think your ranking for that guy was good. That's where I would probably put him.
Bounding ball boy.
I'd be willing to put this guy in S if Mr. Grizz was also an S, but...
Now you're sweetening the freaking pot. Okay, now that I'm looking at it a little bit more, I would put Mr. Grizz above this guy.
Yes! Yeah, for real. I mean, I don't know that guy, but... Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm chill with that.
I'm good with that.
For me, I would... Like, my highest compromise would be B tier. I hate this. For me, this is a D tier. I hate this guy so much.
Okay, he's definitely better than Octo Samurai 2.
Okay. I will say I do like himself a lot. Like I like his design.
I think he's cool. I think he's cute.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny when he screams.
Yes, I like his silly face and I like when he screams. So if I just think of that, B tier seems more appealing. But I hate his fight. For me, parallel canon is A tier. For me it's like I'd be willing to go like behind Octo Samurai.
I was gonna put him. Yeah, I'll put him above Octo Samurai.
Okay. I think
Overlorder, I like Overlorder. It's really, really satisfying when you get a really good loadout and you can kill him in like a minute. And also the little tiny guy's cute, and also the Spectrum Obligato is a very cool song.
I remember it is a cool song. I remember the first time I got to him, I thought it was kind of hard, and then immediately I was like, no.
Yeah, well, he's meant to be
him.
hard at first because what happens is he takes all of your color chips away.
Yeah.
But then when you beat him, you get all the color chips and you just shred him.
Yeah, I do remember, like, from a, like, thematic design-ish standpoint, like, the first time that he takes all your stuff away, that was really fun and cool.
He's like, mwahaha, I'm evil computer program. Give me all your power-ups from the computer program.
I'm evil Mr. Computers Man.
I'm evil Mr. Computers Man. and then you kill him and he's like, I'm evil Mr. Computers Man. I'm supposed to be scary.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help people because change is scary. And Marino's like, no, be a good boy. And he's like, okay, I'll be a good boy.
Yeah, he's alright. I definitely don't think he's, like, as iconic as any of the other, like, final bosses.
He's very cute, though.
I think I'd be willing to put him at, like, top of A, I guess.
I want to put him above this snotty little guy.
Yeah, I don't know this snotty guy, so I don't know.
Yeah. I'm satisfied with this. I think that one was a good last one to do. That one was fun.
Yes. It was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just going over the list. I think it seems pretty accurate. My boy. Okay, I do have a request.
Yes.
Could I put Octo Oven above this guy remake? At least he's original.
Yeah. Okay. God. There we go.
Yippee!
Yeah.
And I won't ask to put him any higher than that.
Yeah. Maybe next time you're over at my place, I can let you play all the Splatoon 1 mini bosses, because I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
For you to actually be able to play them.
I want to see what this guy's deal is.
What, the snotty guy?
Yeah.
He sneezes at you.
Is this guy, again, this guy looks like this guy a lot. Is it similar?
His fight is more similar to Shivers, because what he does is he kind of like... So there's like a track around a circular arena, and he kind of follows along that track, spewing ink out, and after a couple of seconds, he'll like start charging up, and then he'll charge at you. And to make him vulnerable, you have to make a big enough pit of ink for him to slow down and then get stuck in. And once he gets stuck, you get his tentacle, but with every passing, well, I think his second phase, the arena starts, like, rotating. Like, it splits into 3 different sections and starts rotating in different directions. So you kind of have to think about, like, where the sections are going to be when he starts rolling at you, so you have, like, a big enough chunk lined up for him to get stuck in.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third one, he makes it so that some of the panels are uninkable. So you have to time it, angle it, and ink it correctly in order to have a big enough mass for him to get stuck in. And that's how that fight works.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty fun, but it's a lot less difficult than I make it out to seem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's... I'm trying to think if this... I think the top is good.
Mm-hmm.
I was I was like... I always... After I finish a tier list, I always like to look at, like, I think the most important thing is, like, the top one, you know?
Yeah, I think that's
but
it.
I think that is a worthy
Mm-hmm.
Inner Agent 3.
Well, it's late.
We're done.
Yeah.
Goodbye.